Welcome back to the vlog. I wanted to vlog my weekend this time. I was gonna do another week in my life, but honestly this week was so busy with work, so insane. I actually just announced on LinkedIn that I was promoted at work, which I am super excited about. But it is a Friday night. I'm currently watching Love Island and I finished my pumpkin canvas, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you guys what I do after I finish a canvas, kind of like putting away all of the threads and like how I do that and the whole thing. So let's do it. So these are all of the threads that I used for the pillow, and because sometimes I do a series, I know there currently isn't like another one of these pillows. They do have other stuff, like she has a round, there's a frame, other stuff. So just in case I want to use these exact colors again, I like to document what colors I used. I even kept all the cards that are blank that I went through. I think that these are all the colors. Like I think I had enough of each of them. But look at all these cards of Very Velvet that I went through. I think it's like 11 of them or something. Absolutely crazy. So I have a little book that I write it all down in. This book is from the Stitched Boutique. So you just kind of write down like what the canvas is, who the designer was, and the most important part is writing down all of the threads that you used. So I do that before I put them all away. Pause in the needlepoint content. Look at her. I'm still not good at the zoom. But I mean, just like, she's perfect in every single way. Oh my gosh. I just love her. All right, so now that I've written down all the colors, I can put them back in their organization. So I have these boxes that I got from Home Goods. I have bigger ones for rainbow gallery cards, and then I have smaller ones for things like silk and ivory, essentials, pepper pot, all of that. Luckily, all of these are on rainbow gallery cards, so I don't have to use like a thread bobbin, which I do if it's like an open skein of something. So now I just need to keep them in color order and put them in the box. All right, so this is the state of this box now. So Krynic over here, Very Velvet here, and then some Silkame braids. So these are all for 13 mesh. Now I will take the canvas off of bars. I don't have anything to put on these big of bars. I honestly want to do a bunch of smaller projects, but I'll take them off bars and put them away. Saturday, I'm doing something really exciting today. I have been touring townhouses for the past few weekends and I'm ready to put in an offer today. So I'm going with my parents just to look at the property one last time and then put in the offer. I've already been pre-approved for a loan. I have a real estate agent, so this is like the biggest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm just having such a huge year. Like graduating with my master's, got a promotion at work, and now I'm looking at buying houses. I just got back from the property that I'm trying to buy. The process is a little bit different than I thought it was. I thought we were like officially putting in the offer today, but I guess I told the real estate agent what my offer was, and she has to like write it up in a contract, and then I'm gonna go back tomorrow. We're gonna read through the whole contract and then I sign it. So I'm going back tomorrow to see it again. So it's about like 1:30. I'm going to head to the Needlepoint store because yesterday, as you guys saw, I finished stitching my tumbling pumpkins. Stunning. And so I'm gonna take that to the store and turn it in for finishing. And then I don't know, I think I just need to pick up one thread, but like whoever just picks up one thread. So we'll see how that goes. And then I might come home and take a nap because your girl is tired. Buying a house is exhausting. I went to lunch with my parents after going to the property, and we were just talking about like, where are we gonna put what do I need to buy? Like, it's a lot, but we're just taking it one step at a time. Just got back from Waste Not. I dropped off my pillow and picked up a few skeins of pepper pot. So I got, let's see, pink lemonade. Oop. Ballet. And Toot Sweet. So those three, I just dropped something. Those three are going to go together for a canvas. So I thought the pinks looked really nice together. And then I purchased hydrogen for my little 4th of July house. I thought that would look nice as the background color. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but there is a pretty good difference between the light blue that's already been stitched and hydrogen. So I think that'll look good. And then I just picked up one more card of Neon Rays Plus NPO2. This is what I use for pretty much all of the Magnolia Needlepoint little like Spice Village houses. I think it just looks really nice instead of doing like white on all of them, doing a little white sparkle. And the ribbon kind of gives a little bit of a brick look. So yeah, that's what I picked up there. I also walked through Home Goods just to see just some inspo for my new home. Obviously, I don't want to buy anything now because I don't think I'll close until like end of August. But just look through and there were some cute things just giving me ideas. What, Miss Schweetz? What? What? But yeah, just getting some ideas at the Home Goods for when I do get the home. Just picked up 2 packages, so let's see what we've got. I believe it's a pair of shoes and some books, but I've kind of been ordering a lot recently, so who knows? All right, the first box is a pair of shoes. So I wanted to get some black sandals. Oh, they're so cute. They kind of look like a Birkenstock, but like a platform, and it's leather. They were on sale since it's kind of like end of summer. But I wanted something comfy for when my sister and I go to the Jonas Brothers concerts. These are so stinking cute. And then from Prime Day, I ordered some books because that's just what I do. So I finally got Binding 13. I didn't buy the whole series, but this book was literally $5 for Prime Day. So I was like, it's never gonna get lower than $5. Like, that's insane. Also, the flop on this book is next level. I love a flop. But I didn't buy the rest of them because I was like, maybe I can have some self-restraint this time. Just buy the first one and see if I actually like it before buying another one. So we'll see. And then my sister read 5-Star Weekend and said it was like an amazing, amazing 5-star book. And she does not just like hand out 5 stars. Like my sister is a difficult rater. So the fact that she gave this 5 stars means it's an amazing read. So maybe I'll read this before the summer ends. Probably not. I have such a long TBR. I don't even know why I say those things. But yeah, some new books and some new shoes. Good morning. It is Sunday and I'm going to put in the offer for the townhouse. Thought I was doing it yesterday, but they had to write up the contract and something. So gonna put that in today. I didn't film anything last night because Schweetz got sick and it was just like a whole thing, but I did do a little bit of stitching on my Magnolia Needlepoint house, just a little bit of the red and a little bit of the dark blue. If you can hear Schweetz, it sounds like she's doing great today. Let's flip around. Say hello. You say hi? You say hi? Mommy's going to buy me a house. Mommy's going to buy me a house. A house! Today's fit is a cutie little dress from TikTok shop. I think it was like 20 bucks or something. I mean, it's not the best quality dress I've ever owned, but it's really cute and it has pockets, if I can find them. How cute. Good morning. It's Monday morning. Last night I watched the Love Island finale and I was stitching. I did all of the beading for my Magnolia Needlepoint house. Look at how good the American flags and the USA looks. Schweetz is like, yeah girl, looks fire flames. So Schweetz. My goodness. What? What? You said, I need the spotlight. I'm the center of attention. Look at me. Anyway, all I have left on this one are the top windows. And then I'm going to do some French knots underneath the bottom windows. I was gonna follow the pattern that was painted, but I think I'm just gonna do them randomly. And then obviously the background. I just opened up some of my mail. So I got another Christmas cracker. This will be my 6th in the series. So this has been bumped pretty high up on my to be stitched because I want them all finished by Christmas. And then what's wrong with my sewing from the Atlantic Blue birthday sale. So I opened those on my TikTok for Stitch Mail Monday. But now we have other mail that I'm just gonna share on YouTube. So Print Fresh did a collaboration with Lennox for the Spice Village. And I am a huge Spice Village girly, so I had to order the pajamas. So they are just covered in the little Spice Village houses, and I just I can't even. This is my second set of Print Fresh pajamas, and I really love my first ones. I wear them all the time. They have dachshunds on them. Just look how cutie. And then an order from TikTok Shop. I have really been going off on TikTok Shop. And if this mail does not show you what kind of person I am, then I don't know what will. I ordered another sweatsuit from Comfort. So this one is in their cafe color, and I just absolutely love like wearing neutrals. I don't do it all the time because I don't want to be like a boring neutral person, but I just really loved this color. Their stuff is so thick, and I'm obsessed with this set. Now this one's a little bit different from the other sets that I have because I ordered the zip up sweatshirt for this one just to have something a little bit different. So here is the zip up. Super, super cutie. Well, I just got home from work. My real estate agent called and they accepted the offer that I put in on the house. And I'm so excited. I don't even have words. Like I'm in shock. I just bought a house. I'm so freaking excited.
Let's do what, 2 coffees or 1 coffee and 1 ice cream?
All right, I just finished stitching my little American house from Magnolia Needlepoint, so I thought I would share what I did for everything. So the background is in hydrogen. At first I was afraid it was too close to the other light blue, but once it was all the way around, like I feel like you can tell the difference between the two. And then let's see, the house bricks themselves are Neon Rays Plus and PO2. I use that for pretty much all of my Magnolia Needlepoint spice houses. The blue of the roof is Wind Pepper Pot. The red is also Pepper Pot Chili. And the dark blue is Ultramarine. And then I used size 14-15 beads for the USA and the American flags. So those colors are, the blue is 46, the white is 284, and the red is 11A. And I used the different colored beading thread. When I had first started beading in needlepoint, I just used like clear thread for all of it. But I feel like you can really tell a difference when you use the actual color thread, that the color the bead is. I just feel like it makes it stronger, I guess. In terms of stitches, I think it's like a horizontal cashmere that I did for the background, and then French knots underneath the windows, satin stitches for the windows and door. And yeah, I think that's everything. She looks stunning. Like, I am so impressed. I think the beading and the French knots are just everything. Like, the French knots look insane. So I'm going to turn that into a fridge magnet. I've done a few other Magnolia Needlepoint houses, but I haven't capital F, finished any of them yet. I just watched the Nashville Needlepointers like square finishing video. So I think I know how to do that now. I'm not sure how to put magnets in the back of them yet. I'm thinking maybe just like glue it to the mat board. I don't know. We shall see, but that is my finish for the night. And now I'm going to read. I'm currently reading Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry. I've heard a bunch of bad stuff about it. Like people haven't really had good reviews. I'm like almost halfway through and I think it's fine. I mean, it's not like the best book I've ever read and I'm not like gnawing at the bit to finish it, but I mean, I think it's pretty good. It's about two, I don't know, would you call them reporters or writers? And they're basically fighting for this job to write a book about this famous woman. Seems like she has some skeletons in her closet. And then obviously, you know, tensions are rising between the two and like, will they, won't they situation. But yeah, so I'm gonna read that.
We're all mad at Charlie. The things that were said are irreparable. But we made a plan for the first night to be about Brooks' birthday. I thought everything was fake. And then Ariana didn't tell me this kind of. Ariana doesn't have a problem with Charlie at all. I never said I didn't have a problem with Charlie at all. Or Tim, he's sitting at dinner. Okay, fine. Don't want any part in it. I didn't really feel like going back to the house with everyone.
Oh, no, George coming back today.
I hope so. I don't want to talk to her. Like, I was like, maybe too aggressive.
All right, it's Thursday now, and I finished stitching this last night. Don't remember if I told the vlog that or not, but I got some mail in today. So let's open it up. From Amazon, I ordered some 13 mesh because I am running out. So there's that. And then this is from Walmart. Let's see. Pause. I don't usually order from Walmart, but there was a book that I wanted that they had and nobody else did. So let's see. I should probably keep this paper now that I'm moving. This is the book I wanted. A to Z of Embroidery Stitches. Oh no, that's not the book that I wanted. I thought I said A to Z of Embroidery Ribbon. Well, now I need to check if I ordered the wrong one or if they sent me the wrong one. No, I didn't. A to Z of Embroidery Stitches. Well, okay. Now I have this book. And then because I needed free shipping, and I've always wanted Mastering the Art of French Cooking, I ordered the 50th anniversary special. So that was kind of a fail. Because what am I gonna do with this? I don't do embroidery. I mean, like, oh, okay. That kind of sucked. Now I'm going to open some stitch mail. I just opened my stitch mail on TikTok. I got these two canvases from Williamsburg Needlepoint. So the Mahjong pink and green round and the DC heart. And then from Coco Frank, I got the Philly round. So all these things were on sale, so I don't feel bad about it. Both of these canvases were 20% off, and honestly, her prices were super great anyway. And then Coco Frank, I think, was it like 30% off? Something like that. So good prices all around, and that is my mail. I finished my Catstone Haberdashery Nashville round, so I wanted to share with you guys the threads that I used for it, and I just like wrapped everything up. So let's start. There's a lot. I guess let's start bottom up. So for the water, I used Ontario, which is the variegated one, and that is Planet Earth Silk Ply. And then the darker blue, which is not variegated, is Calypso. Then let's see, on the boat, it looks like I used 2 different grays. So I have Essentials Dolphin and Whale. Then there are 3 different pinks. So I have Petal, Carnation, and Azalea, also Essentials. Then this kind of gets into the blues. So there are a bunch of blues that I used for the sky. So we have Dawn, Flutter, Splash, Sprinkler, and Veil. I did a T-stitch on the sky. And then the yellow I used was Pepper Pot Saffron, which I thought was like a perfect match. I used this Krynic 125010. I thought it kind of looked rustic and bridge-like. And then I just used white Pepper Pot salt for the white areas. Then I have Radiance for all of the buildings. So the yellow is Chiffon. The orange is Cutie. Then I have 3 pinks and a purple. So the pinks are Kitten Heel, Guilty, and Cosmo. And the purple is Orchid. And then I used Boucle for the shrubs back there. So we have 109 and 121. So those are all the fibers that I used for this round. I think it's so cute. I'm not sure what colors I want to use for cording yet. I'm thinking maybe orange and pink would be super cute, but yeah, just finished that. And any of the threads that were loose, I wrapped them up. And now I'm going to use my little label maker to make labels for the name of them, the die lot, all this stuff. So I do that, and then I need to put everything away. I still haven't put away all of the threads from my Magnolia Needlepoint USA house. So I have a lot of threads to put away.